Hi Gemini, welcome to the beginning of your April. As you can see by the title, we're focused on the 1st through the 7th, which is the first week of April. During this time, you're going to be feeling the Mercury energy. So you're probably going to be really communicative. I definitely see that you're going to be around siblings or cousins or the environment that's familiar to you. So like your local areas or your community, okay? I'm also seeing with this energy that you're going to be in your element, okay? So you're going to be feeling pretty good is what I see with this. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for my Geminis during this time. Thank you so much for tuning into the Esoteric Empire. So you were once nervous about something that was going on prior to this time. You're finally moving forward. You're planning to succeed. You're making the steps so that you can actually do better within the situation. I kind of feel like you couldn't think about it. You just had to do it. Whatever the situation is, you're like, okay, I just got to go for it. So you just went for it. All right, let's go ahead and see. But it was very foreign to your nature. So if you didn't just go for it, you kind of just let everything happen. It's either one or the other. But there's a situation where you were just like, okay, let me just see how this goes. Let me not care so much. Let's just see what happens. All right, so you're showing up as the 5 of Cups in reverse. So you're finally over some sort of disappointing news or some regret. Like, I feel like you've forgiven yourself or you've forgiven someone else. I feel like somebody here was embarrassed. Or they felt like they were vulnerable in a situation. Or they may have reacted very abruptly or with anger. And because of this, there could have been like a Taurus who stepped in. But I'm seeing there's like someone who did something out of that felt weird or foreign to them. And then after that happened, like things had to be set up. There had to be some sort of like structure. For some of you, I'm seeing somebody had to be like locked up or they had to be restrained. Or it was something where like someone else had to step in and be like, okay, stop. You know? Hopefully it wasn't as drastic as the two things that I just mentioned, but it's like somebody had to be told to settle the fuck down, chill out. And once this happened, we have the Prince of Pentacles. So it almost seemed like somebody found what they wanted to do in life because of the situation. Or this could be saying that somebody, you know, all of that happened, and because of this, now Gemini is like, okay, I gotta slow the fuck down. Like, let me chill out. And so instead of just going to the finish line, they're like, okay, now let me chill. So there's a lot going on here. Let me see what's going on. Okay, so how is Gemini looking during this time? So you're showing up as Mother of Fire. You definitely are in a situation where you're kind of like ready to get something done. I kind of feel like you were angry or you had a lot of passion towards something. You could have been upset, but there's passion here, okay? So you're very passionate about whatever you wanted to get done or whatever you wanted to have said. But I'm also seeing with this Mother of Fire, it's like you feel like you're not allowed to have this anger, or you feel like you're not allowed to be this passionate, or somebody's not going to accept it, all right? So let me see who else is a part of the situation. Is there anyone else that's a part of the situation with Gemini? All right, so you could have a Capricorn around you or a Leo around you. It's almost like somebody's trying to steal your shine, or somebody wants to make it seem like they did all the work, or somebody wants to take your credit, someone wants to take your platform. Yeah, I feel like you want something, but you can't get it because somebody's restraining you, or somebody is withholding you from it, or keeping you back from it, or at least that's how you feel. There's also some opposition here. So there could be somebody that's like your enemy, or somebody who doesn't want to see you win, a hater. Somebody's around this and they're fucking you up with this, you know? There's definitely some fighting with a Capricorn, or also just fighting with resources, okay? So you're fighting for certain resources. I feel like somebody walks away from a situation and somebody's like, no, like I still need what I deserve from this. Yeah, there's a Taurus here, okay? So if you're dealing with a Taurus, it's almost like the Taurus has the upper hand, and you're trying to, you know, it might not be a Taurus, but this Taurus energy is somebody who has the upper hand, and for whatever reason, you're trying to get a hold of the situation, but they have a lot of power. Okay, so why is the Hierophant showing up like this? Who are they? What does this mean? It seems to be all about money. We have the Fool, so it's just during this time, like, they could have some very special placements within Aries because it is Aries season. But it just seems like this person has a lot of like ambition, and they don't care about what you want. It's about what they want. All right. This also could be saying that this is you kind of like transforming into this energy, but I kind of feel like it's somebody holding you back. I feel like this is opposition towards you and your goals. Somebody wants to hold you back. I also feel like for some of you, this is you like exerting that energy and that passion, like telling someone, no, I'm going to do this because I deserve it. This could be you leaving someone. This could be you bossing up on someone. This is very much so someone saying enough is enough. Okay. All right. I kind of understand now. All right. Yeah, so you're slowly making changes. You've been through the struggle. You've been through the fire. You've been through the disappointing news. But at this point, what the Prince of Pentacles is telling me is like, okay, we gotta, like, we have to get through this obstacle because this person does not mean the best. They don't mean the best for us. What is the connection with the Prince of Pentacles for Gemini? Your connection with them is daughter of earth, mother of earth. Definitely could be sister and mother vibes is what I'm getting here. But I also feel like it's someone, people who only care about your money, or they only care about what you can give them. This is definitely right on target with the Prince of Pentacles energy, which is earth energy. So this is someone who I feel like they just care about your money, or this is like a boss or a co-worker, you know, something like that, what you bring to the table. But I feel like you're over it. You're like, I'm done. I'm finished with this. I'm ready to move on. Okay. All right. So we definitely have some Sagittarius energy showing up, but also just you having to prove yourself. Okay. So if you're in a situation and you're like, okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, you're supposed to prove yourself. You're supposed to fight for this position or fight for your right in the situation. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some advice. Well, not advice, but I'm going to see what your oracle messages have to say, which should be like an advice to you. So your higher self is saying Four of Swords. So I feel like your higher self is saying don't react so quickly. Your higher self wants you to relax, meditate, and really think about and plan your attack before you do it. Okay, so plan your attack. Plan your attack, Gemini. Plan what you're going to do in order to win the situation. Don't just go and do something buck wild, because this person is very practical. So think on their level, okay? Your message from Spirit, we have 3 cards. So Spirit wants to tell you quite a bit. The first thing we have is the waiting game, which goes right on target with the Four of Swords, which is about waiting. Don't just do. Really think about what you're going to do and plan it for the right time. And planning it can mean looking at the calendar and seeing what day to do it on. It could be looking at the days of the week and seeing which day your energy is most harnessed. This could mean looking at the moon cycle. You know, whatever you do in the spiritual realm, so that it can implicate itself heavily in the physical realm, do that, okay? So wait for it. Don't plan it out. Plan your attack. Rest and rejuvenate, the number 4, which is basically the Four of Swords in this. Sit down, relax, meditate. When you are calm, you make better decisions, Gemini. And I feel like this is what Spirit has been trying to show you. Plan your attack, okay? Choose wisely. Again, plan your attack. But not just that, but also choose your battles wisely, okay? Because you may win a certain battle, but you may lose the war trying to win all the battles. So sometimes you may have to just let your pride sit down for a second. You know what I'm saying? So that you can actually win the war. So plan your attack, Gemini. All right? Hopefully this gives you some clarity. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I truly do appreciate it. I hope that you have an amazing first week of April. If you want to join me for more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you have not done so already. And lastly, if you want to join me for a personal reading with me and you, all you have to do is email me lovefromaleo@gmail.com and we'll get that going for you, all right? Thank you so much, like I said, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.